time is 4 o'clock. We bring to you news around Africa. The UK's National Crime Agency says $500 million that had been frozen as part of a corruption investigation cannot be returned to Angola. UK authorities became suspicious when an attempt was made last year to transfer the money from the Angolan Central Bank into a UK bank account. Last week, Angolan prosecutors charged the former central bank governor, Walter Felipe da Silva, in connection with the alleged $500 million fraud, which is reported to have taken place in the last days of José Eduardo dos Santos' presidency. President João Lourenço, who took office in September 2017, has promised to crack down on corruption. The country is under increased scrutiny since it was revealed in the Paradise Papers leak that its national sovereign wealth state has paid tens of millions in fees to a businessman who works closely with Dos Santos' son, José Filomeno. Months after coming to power, Mr. Lourenço fired the daughter of his predecessor as head of the country's state oil company. The son of South Africa's former president, Jacob Zuma, has slammed the prosecutors at the judiciary for facilitating what he calls a witch hunt against his father. Edward Zuma said a reinstatement of corruption charges last week against his father were part of a battle to tarnish his father's name. His son said the National Prosecuting Authority was being used to clamp down those who speak the truth to white monopoly capital. He said the courts were being used to malign his father and that the campaign is not going to stop anytime soon. Mr. Zuma said that he will not stop defending his father. The former president is facing 16 charges of corruption relating to a multi-billion-dollar arms deal. Uganda's president, Yoweri Museveni, has unexpectedly cancelled his planned visit to Rwanda, where leaders are due to sign an Africa-wide free trade deal known as the African Continental Free Trade Area Treaty. This comes a day after Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari also opted out of the Kigali conference, saying he wanted further domestic consultation on the continental deal that will remove trade barriers and eventually allow free movement. It remains unclear why President Museveni decided to cancel the trip, but commentators say Mr. Museveni's move suggests deteriorating relations between Kigali and Kampala. Armed separatists in Cameroon have abducted 40 people, including a government official. The abductions occurred as President Paul Biya dispatched the minister to the troubled English-speaking regions on a peace-building mission. Cameroon businessman Angelbert Etoga has returned to his hometown, Yaoundé, 24 hours after he was abducted and released by armed separatist groups. The abductions took place the day the first English-speaking Cameroonian to be appointed Minister of Territorial Administration, Paul Antaga Inji, was visiting English-speaking towns in northwestern Cameroon in an effort to find solutions to the separatist crisis. The crisis in the English-speaking regions of Cameroon began in late 2016, with English teachers and lawyers protesting what they call the overbearing use of French in the English-speaking zones of the bilingual country. At least 13 Kenyan members of parliament are receiving cancer treatment in India. MP Francis Muyiwa Watitu, who has been treated for brain cancer, said he had met several of his colleagues who were secretly receiving cancer treatment in India. Kenya has 416 lawmakers in both Houses of Parliament, the National Assembly and Senate. Mr. Watitu said the stigma around cancer was the main reason some of his colleagues were being secretive about their treatment. Approximately 10,000 Kenyans travel abroad every year in search of treatment and end up spending at least $100 million in the same period, according to the data from the Ministry of Health. The Kenya National Bureau of Statistics also says that about 48,000 Kenyans are diagnosed with cancer annually, and the disease kills about 15,000 people every year. That was Africa Today. I am Tobi Johnson. Good afternoon.